Joe Baptista here with Eastern Ontario Network Automotive, and I'm here with Adam Trickey from Gananoque Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC. It's a mouthful. Listen, so it's spring.
Yep.
But it's really not yet. But there's a lot of stuff that you guys do here that you probably should be doing to your vehicle to get ready for spring, right?
Yeah, if you haven't been in the last 6 months, it's always good to get a multi-point vehicle inspection done. Get ready for summer. Full brake maintenance once a year, every 25,000 kilometers. It's good to have done. Of course, everybody's getting ready for summer. Get your summer tires on. We also offer tire storage, so you don't have to drag your tires away. We'll store them for you, so when you come back in the fall, you come get your tires and they're here for you and you don't have to worry about it.
Now that's something really cool. I said I've taken advantage of that, and you guys have them here, and then so if you want to leave them on a little bit longer, you can, depending on what the weather does. Tell me a little about this brake maintenance. So when you talk about doing kind of a brake maintenance, what are some of the things that happen there?
So what we do is we take the calipers apart, Joe. We get all the pads off. We clean everything up. We take them back so there's no ridges, nothing, so that the pad actually sits flush on the rotor. If it's a rear drum vehicle, we take the drums off, clean up the drums, get a good mating surface back on the drums. Once again, take the rusty edge off. The shoes will adjust up to actually touch the rotor again, and clean the shoes up, put the drums back on so everything's working. Check your e-brake. Always good to have working, even if it isn't a manual car. Some people get the mindset that it's not good to have your e-brake working, but you still want it working just in case. And then at the front, we take the rotors, clean the edge off the rotors, pads, calipers, lube all the slides. We use a good silicone lube, and get your brakes free from sticking.
So the different compounds are important. So you've got obviously winter, all season, and summer. It's a different type of rubber, right?
Correct. In the winter you have a softer rubber. It doesn't freeze as easy. You get an all-season tire. They're good till about 3 degrees outside. Once they get into the negative temperatures, everything starts to freeze up. Rubber, it's just like a hockey puck. It'll freeze up, and the colder it is, the harder the rubber gets, the less traction you actually have. So what they do is the rubber in the winter tires, they will make it a softer rubber, allowing you to stop. Now in the summer, when it's hot out, you want a little bit harder compound. What that allows is so that it doesn't wear as hard in the hot summer asphalt. It also gives you a better braking capability in the summer, and you definitely want to have 2 different tires. Quebec's already done it. They've switched over to having winter tires in the winter and summer tires in the summer. I think it's a good thing, and it's something everybody should keep in mind.
Now, so let's kind of shift over a little bit to kind of how you guys do stuff here. So it's really cool is you can basically call up and you guys just come and pick up your customers, and then you pick up their car and then drop them back off again. That's a really neat service.
Yeah, that's one of the really cool things about this place is whether you live in Kingston, as far as Brockville, if you need a service done, we'll send somebody to pick your car up. It doesn't ruin your day. You don't have to wait around forever. In certain circumstances, we can actually bring you a car to drive, and while we have your vehicle, if we're doing different maintenances on it, and it's actually very handy instead of you having to bring your vehicle here. And if you live within a 75-kilometer radius, we'll pretty much make it happen.
Well, I know I've taken advantage of that, and I'd be able to have my breakfast and have my car picked up at the same time, and then had it dropped off. So it's really convenient. All right. So one of the things, a couple of things here that when you get your car service here too, that you should take care of is obviously the cabin air filter, and that's something people don't think about, or you don't even know. Sometimes you don't even know about what that is. And the other thing are wipers. So let's talk a little bit about cabin air filters first. Why is that important to get that changed?
Especially people that have dogs, animals. You start to get that musty smell, that animal smell in the vehicle. If your car has a cabin air filter, and Joe, not all cars have cabin air filters. Okay. That's something we can tell you if you come in and ask for it. But what it really does is it changes the whole driving experience of your vehicle. Some people like to drive their air conditioning on. They get that smell. And everybody knows the smell. What that cabin air filter does is it takes the fresh air coming in from outside, and it filters it. Once it's full of pollen and debris and dust and dirt, it can't filter anymore. It's just like an air filter for the engine, except it's for you. Yeah. So it's good to change that at least once every couple of years. If it hasn't been changed or even checked in the last couple of years, it's good to have done. We carry a wide selection of cabin air filters, and we can take care of pretty much any make or model.
Now I know how much of a pain it is to change a wiper, and sometimes that's one of the most neglected things on a car is to get your wipers on, and it's so easy actually for you guys to do it.
Yeah, and if you're in for a service for an oil change right now, it's buy one get one free. If you're in for an oil change, semi-annual, any sort of maintenance, we'll change it. You don't have to worry about it. And a lot of people get the mindset, as long as the driver's side wiper's working, it's okay. No, it's not okay. If you can't see at your passenger side, see your that's your blind spot. You can't see anything coming from the left or the right of you. You definitely want to be able to see clearly. And this is a perfect opportunity. If the left side's not working, come in, or the right side's not working, come in and get it changed, and we'll put the left side on, make it crystal clear. Last all summer with the heavy rains we've had, and you'll be good for at least a year.
Well, listen, so despite the fact that I said that the temperatures are still in case of below zero, it's a good time to get your car serviced. I want to thank Adam Trickey here from Gananoque Chevrolet Cadillac GMC for taking the time. Thanks, Adam.
Oh, no problem, Joe. It was fun.